Hello, everyone. Are we live? Okay, we are starting this month's engineering call. Today is 31 July. Welcome to our engineering call. We will start. We are here together with Asmo, Genova, Robert, and Ruru. So I will start. I have my part is a little bit tiny. In fact, there are a lot of things going on backend, but not finalized yet. So most probably during August, we will finalize more achievements on my part, let's say. First of all, we are proud that Ruru joined the ETA's technology committee. That's a great achievement for us. We are now inside. We will have several meetings and webinars and workshops with the ETA association. Ruru will give a little bit more details about it. The second one is most of you always asking how about the exchanges? Where are we? Are we still talking? Are we applying? Yes, we have still ongoing progresses. We are still in contact with a couple of exchanges, but the applications will take start once again after we obtain another legal opinion letter. This is what we expect during August. If everything goes fine, maybe in 2 weeks we will obtain such letter from Malta, and you can imagine where we will apply afterwards. The third one is the UCX. We obtained another good news from there. As you know, UCX is an upcoming exchange. We will be ECA will be one of the launching assets over there, one of the cryptocurrencies, and UCX is really moving very stable. As you know, they are registered by SEC. This is very important. Now, they also obtained another license, let's say, registration from FinCEN from United States. In other words, they're becoming a real legit exchange for very big investors because as you can imagine, these investment companies, venture funds, they would like to see stable, trusted exchanges to trade. So we just assume that this EU6 will be one of the top three exchanges during 2020 next year because they will launch during Q4. Their testing is now ongoing, and if I'm not wrong, they achieved around 30 million order handling per second. So this is really a top speed, execution speed. So we're just waiting them, and time to time we hear their good news. So my part is over. In fact, there will be a couple of things to say more, but Robert, you can just take over the word from me.
All right. Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I'm actually dialing in from the middle of nowhere in France. I'm watching a lot of cows as we speak from the side of my pool. But also in vacation, we continue. So I have a few updates. First of all, we have announced a partnership with Red Fox last week, I believe, which is, uh, in my opinion, a huge thing. And why is it huge? We have worked on this for like um, 3 months, something like that. And the great part about this is that Red Fox will um, work with us, with Electra, to set up businesses to drive revenue. As we all know, Electra is a great project, but we have a few weak spots. And the weak spots are the fact that we don't have any revenue to pay, for example, for integrations, for listing fees, for development expertise we don't have in house. And together with Red Fox, who have a proven way of working, business models. We are working together to set these business models up. A concrete example, for example, is we are working towards the release of ElectroPay, and Ruru will inform us more about this later on. But with ElectroPay, we have the unique opportunity to actually start making revenue. Aside from setting up these businesses, we have also enabled the possibility to use Komodo technology. And this is not only the technology that they have developed themselves, but it also will be the already existing products and services that they have, as well as the ones from Redfox. So think about wallets, exchanges, and any kind of products that they have right now. Electro will be integrated. So this is really great stuff. And aside from that, we also have Ben Fairbank as advisor towards the project, and he has been now in the groups with us for I think 2 or 3 months since he was announced as advisor to the foundation, and the collaboration is really going great. We help each other in many ways. He is coaching us as well. Um, Ben has been a part for the crypto space for a long time. He has a lot of knowledge and experience also from his professional work, before crypto. So that's great. So the second thing what was also good is Michael Pittman, who is also an advisor to the foundation. He participated into the Mining Disrupt event in Miami. That was also last week. He came back and he was really enthusiastic. He used all the days that he was there for networking. He explained electrotechnology to a lot of people, and he also had a meet and greet with the Komodo team members, just having a great time with them, getting to know each other. And it's really nice. When Michael is here again, perhaps he can share something about his experiences there. But it's also nice, when there are events that Electra community members or team members can participate, to spread the word, just like we have done also in the past in the Berlin event, the event in Holland, etc. What else? The chain creator integration was completed. Chain creator, we have created a Medium article about it. It's a great company, so to say, and they create white label exchanges, and of course they also have their own exchange. And their own exchange, which is chaincreator.exchange, has now Electra listed. You can trade it right there. They're not connected to CoinMarketCap yet. Especially last 6 months, CoinMarketCap is more strict to listing exchanges on their website. You have to have a certain amount of volume. And from what I understood is that Chain Creator, with their white label exchanges, has a volume of around 20 to 30 Bitcoin per day, real volume. So you can go ahead and trade there, and they're moving fast. They're moving really fast. They have a big investment company behind them, Angel Wings, and thanks to that investment company, they are able to set up a great product. They also have large ambitions. As you know, they want to purchase Cryptopia, and after the first phase of the liquidation of Cryptopia is completed, they hope to really go into a negotiation stage with them. But aside from Cryptopia, they also have a few other exchanges that targeted that they want to take over. Maybe it's nice, but that's just brainstorming if we can invite chain creators someday, into this call and explain exactly what they want to do in the future. And aside from that, I think that's all the updates that I can give for the foundation.
Thank you very much. Ruru, would you like to continue?
Okay, so I will discuss all the development that's been happening. Let me just start off by saying I know there is quite a lot of criticism around the development sometimes, especially around ElectroPay and the iOS wallet. I do go in and check Telegram, and Discord and all the different channels asking when we're going to release when we're going to release ElectroPay and iOS. So let me pause and just say that and sort of look back to from where we've come from, especially during this bear market. So we launched the new website in January. We implemented a hard fork on the blockchain in February, and this enabled us to decrease the block time and increase the block size, and many more other really good improvements. We continued to improve the wallet, and we released an updated version in March, and then we did another big update on the wallet in May. And finally, in June, we released the Android wallet. So, I mean, we really have been busy during this year. We've continued to work on ElectroPay, and we did start development on the iOS wallet. So I just want to explain, if we had a full-time developer, let's say, who could work on the iOS wallet, and they got paid to do this job, I would say an estimate, maybe this development would take about a month, maybe less, a bit of a thumbs up. And that would be about 200 hours of work. The sad truth is that we do not have that luxury, and we're not paying someone to do the work, and we can't force them to complete tasks and keep them to deadlines. They are volunteers, and a volunteer can probably produce maybe 10 hours of work a week. That's pushing it. So that means the development period changes now to 20 weeks, which is about 5 months. So where we were looking at 1 month, now we're looking at 5 months. So I just wanted to explain again why it seems like development takes so long. It's not that we're not doing development, it's just a different working model. We don't have full-time devs, there are volunteers, and they work when they can. So please, appreciate all the good technology and the work that is coming into the Electro project, and really understand this is not a funded project, and unfortunately the progress goes forward at its own rhythm. But we do get there, and we have proven to the community that we do, and we do really aim for quality. So I just wanted to make that point very clear to the community. I know the people get impatient, but it does come, and we do push. And we are trying to look at ways to fund certain projects, and we do sometimes get it right. So we do have quite a few developers working on all different parts of the project. So again, it just might be 5 times slower than we might expect. So this is what we're working on. We have one developer working on the Ledger wallet, and we have 2 developers working on the iOS wallet. We only had one recently, but we've had a new developer that has just joined, so that is good news. We have 2 developers working on the back end of ElectroPay, and 1 developer who worked on the plugin, which is now complete. And we have 1 developer working on the front end for ElectroPay, but hopefully we will get another developer to help soon. So that's where we are. There is going to be some news soon on my side on ElectroPay, so keep a watch out for some announcements that will come. I think that we actually want to really get our marketing right for ElectroPay. So I'm not going to say too much in the call, but I am going to say keep your eyes out for announcements and news with regards to ElectroPay. And of course, always a big thanks to all the designers that help us developers and to continue the good work that we're doing. Okay, so Genova has done us a great favor, and on Discord, if you want to keep up to date with all the development, he has added a channel where all the commits are showing. So if you want to see if we are busy or not busy, it is there. So you can see that me, myself, I've been a little bit busy on ElectroPay. Just know that some of the stuff that I'm working on is already on, we're working on phase 2 features. Okay, as Master Dane said, I've recently joined ETA's Technology Committee. I'll see how I can try and join some more committees, but at this point in time, I'm part of the Technology Committee. They do have meetings, and as Master Dane said, there are workshops and certain themes that they do talk about. So hopefully I will have more information once I have the first meeting. So I will need to know what I'm allowed to say, what I'm not allowed to say, but it's really, really good news for us to be part of this. Yeah, so, and the other good news is the partnership with Red Fox. I am personally very excited to see how this all pans out there. Technology is really, really great. So I can't wait that for the technology discussions to start. And I know that ElectroPay is going to actually move forward in great leaps and bounds because of this. So yeah, so good news coming from the development side. And that's it for me.
Thank you very much, Ruru. Do you have any questions to us? I'm asking to our community. Questions? Do you have? Everybody is silent. No? Guys, are you sleeping? Do you have questions? Okay, that's great. I think we have no questions. All is good, which I can understand. We thank to everyone joining us today and listening us. We would like to, I think, pretty much satisfied, it seems, the community. We want to give you some information about what's going on, and we assume that August will be also another busy month for us because there are several things ongoing behind, but not closed yet, the deals. Once we have those closed, for sure, I mean, during August, once we have the deal closed, you will get it. It will be announced. But the next engineering call might be more interesting, let's say more busy. Anyhow, thanks again joining us for today, and we wish you a good day, good night, wherever you are.
Thank you all, and bye.
Bye.